We're back looking at more toy rankings for 2024 in anticipation for the data for 2025's annual ranking list. So, for today, we're looking at Japanese toys for infants, or the infant section rating, according to the toy news site toyness.jp. Now, what's really interesting here is I say infants, but some of these things are definitely for a much older target than that, but whatever. So, let's check out what trended in 2024 so we can anticipate the numbers for 2025, etc. Now, I will say I was gonna do boys and girls next. I do want to mention there is a list for hobby toys, but that list is literally 90% Gundam, so I really don't know how interesting that would be. I guess if you're a Gundam fan, but anyway, let's move on to infancy, shall we? So, number 10, we have the Ampaman drawing board. So, this is a pretty simple thing. I feel like most people know this kind of board thing. The pen works with the metal, it's a magnetic thing that creates a drawing basically through the graphite within. I don't know scientifically how that works. You know what I'm talking about. But in any case, so this is number 10. Obviously, it's set up so that you can draw your favorite Ampaman characters, but also they have stuff like the star and other shapes. I feel like a lot of kids have this kind of object because it helps explore creativity without making as much of a mess. At number 9, we have the Japanese English Anpanman Encyclopedia. So this is basically one of like a leapfrog toy type thing, right? There's sound in the pen, and so you tap your pen on a page and it will say the thing. You can set it to Japanese or English. I used to be a teacher, and I saw how much, even in my own area, things changed regarding the education system in public school for English. There's a lot of pressure on that. And like, whatever, if it works, it works, but I don't know. Next, we have the Ampaman rice cooker. This is so cute. Basically, one of those kinds of cooking type of games, right? So it helps you with imaginative play, pretending you're in the kitchen, etc. I love the fish. The fish is so cute to me. But basically, I love that it's like a whole thing with the rice cooker because this is a thing, a staple in every Japanese home is our rice cooker. So, it makes perfect sense. It's a fun little toy for cooking play. Next one, this is the one though I was like, this is in the infant section. We have Lego Minecraft, the Deep Dark Fight, Deep Dark War. I don't know what this is about, but sure, I don't go here. Next, we have this Ampaman Tower. And if you don't know, Ampaman is like the show every single Japanese baby watches. But this toy makes perfect sense. It's a lot of fun. You put the ball inside the top of the cup, watch it go swirly down. Lots of fun, I'm sure. Just maybe a little mindless, but whatever. Let kids have fun. Next, at number 5, we have the Ampaman register. What I like about this one is it's like a self register. So, like, basically promoting the idea of self checkout, which is so funny because over the past few years, we've seen the increasing inclusion of self checkout in many, many shops. So it totally makes sense that this is like a thing that you would start to like kind of gear up towards and want to play as a toy, as a game. But yes. Next, we have the Pokemon Typing PC. This is obviously to encourage kids to learn how to type on a computer. What's interesting about this is that, yeah, again, this is for like ages 3 and up. It's hard for me to imagine a 3-year-old learning to touch type, but obviously awesome if so. So that's number 4. And at number 3, we have the Lego Classic Yellow Box. Like, it makes perfect sense to get like a basic Lego thing up the top because that's what you're going to sell the most of. The things that, continue selling no matter what year it is, right? That staple toy makes perfect sense to me. Next, at number 2, we have the Sumiko Gurashi PC as well. For kids who want to simulate the concept of live streaming, but instead of like actually live streaming, you're not connected to the internet, and instead you have the characters from Sumiko Gurashi like cheering you on and stuff, which is really cute, honestly. I mean, I don't want to like encourage kids to live stream. Kids need to stay off the internet and all that, but I think it's an interesting concept. And of course, there are other things you can do with a game like this. It's very expensive. I don't know if you noticed the price. So there's a lot of other things going on. But yeah, it's kids tech is interesting, isn't it? And then last we have this like part mobile thing. I don't even really fully understand how this works. So this is a Winnie the Pooh mobile that is meant to be used as early as 0 months old, so like newborn babies, but can be expanded in its practicality and use as your babies get older. Since this is the one, again, this is the infancy toy section, and that is the one that's like literally for newborns, this also makes sense that this is a top seller to me, because a lot of these other things, yeah, your babies can't have that actually. So yeah, I'm definitely curious what other baby stuff, like literal baby stuff, there is throughout. But yeah, I guess I this is another section that I genuinely never look at because I don't have kids. I feel like if I did, that would make more sense. But yeah, I'm definitely like really curious to think about like what could possibly be part of this ranking in 2025, and what we might expect moving forward. But let me know your thoughts. What do you think is most popular in your area of the baby toy range? And yeah, I guess especially parents. I want to hear from parents because this is a world that, again, not part of my worlds. Maybe in the future, hopefully, but not right now. So yeah, let me know in the comments and all that good stuff. And stay tuned for the next section. Also, if you want to hear about the hobby one, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to skip it because you're just going to hear me talk about Gundam, which I do not watch actively. I feel like it could not possibly be entertainment. So, anyway, stay tuned for next time and we'll get into boys and girls toys. Alrighty. Bye bye.